What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Oregon first Texas A&M college basketball game going down on Tuesday, November 26, 2024. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. Alrighty, man. Hope everyone's doing well. We got a nice matchup between Oregon and Texas A&M. This game will be played on a neutral site court. They're actually playing at the MGM Grand. So a nice little game in Vegas. Hopefully the players, don't go out the night before. Hopefully they behave while they're out there, and hopefully they focus on basketball. But yeah, man, this should be a good one. This should be a good one. I was looking at Texas A&M's record, looking at their numbers, and I was a bit surprised that they weren't ranked. I think Texas A&M's a 25th ranked team right now, just on the edge there. But Oregon, unranked team, but coming in with a 5-0 record, 2-3 ATS. Averaging 82 points per game and giving up 66 points per game. Nate Biddle is their leading scorer, averaging 16.2 points per game. And like I said, I was a bit surprised they weren't ranked, but really this team hasn't played anyone. I mean, their toughest test has been Oregon State so far. They only won that game by 3 points at 6.5 point favorites. And then before that, we've seen them every other game they've had a double-digit spread. So kind of a cupcake schedule for Oregon so far. This definitely will be their toughest test against this A&M team that's been solid. That's been solid and actually has been battle tested throughout this short season so far. They have a 4-1 record, 3-2 ATS, averaging 78.8 points per game, giving up 61.6 points per game. Zurich Phelps is their leading scorer, averaging 16 points per game. This Texas A&M team was really solid last year. They kind of came on strong, made it to the tournament, ended up losing to Houston in a pretty close game, but they're definitely not the same Texas A&M team, I would say, than last year. They lost some guys, but we've seen them have some solid performances. Their first game of the season, they did take a loss. Their only loss so far against UCF. That was out in Orlando. They were 6-point favorites in that one, only won by 3, but after that, they bounced back in a nice way. We saw them pick up a win against Ohio State by 14 points. They were 5.5-point favorites in that one. And then they played some easy cupcake opponents. But like I said, they're 3-2 ATS. This team has been covering. And with this pick, it's tough for me to say because, I want to wait and see Oregon play a good opponent until I take them or fade them. But looking at these numbers here, I think this is a good spot for the under. Both these teams have been really strong defensively. Like I said, both defenses allowing less than 70 points per game. And when we see Texas A&M play their better opponents this season, they only gave up 64 points to Ohio State. That game went under. And then when they played UCF, they only gave up 64 points in that game as well. And that game went under as well. So I like both these teams' defenses. And the under's 4-1 in Texas A&M games so far this season and 3-2 in Oregon games so far this season. So I think this is going to be a good defensive, kind of scrappy battle where no points are easy. And I could kind of see this game being similar to the UCF Texas A&M game where we saw a 64-61 score. So I'm going to take a shot with the under here. Like I said, I just need to see a bit more from Oregon before I take them or fade them. Appreciate you guys watching this, man. Click that subscribe button, drop a like, drop in the comments who you're taking. And if you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com. Click the premium pick section or click the link in the description of this video. You'll find all my plays there. I'll catch you guys on the next one.